Okay, so we are going to start rigging the character. So as part of rigging the character, we are going to create the bones, and I'm going to start from the bottom and go to the top, and also I'm going to perform only half of the body so that I can be able to mirror the joints for the rest of. So I'm going to start with the side view, orthographic view. I have my wireframe on so that I can clearly see where the edge loops are. I can plan the bones properly, and before starting to create the bones I need to reset the tool settings for the create joint tool. The default settings are good to continue with the joints, and let me start with the thigh bone, and I can always adjust my bones at a later stage. So first thing is I'll start with my thigh bone and um, move to the bottom to the knee bone. So I'm going to actually adjust my joint size a little bit less. It's if it is something like 0.2, or it is okay, or let's say 0.25. So let me start with the thigh bone, and I need a little bit slant here for the deformation to happen properly. And next I'll put my after knee I'll put my ankle bone and the ball joint, and then the toe, and I click on enter, so that it is going to um, create the bone. And as I created my lower body, next I will continue with the upper body. So as part of my upper body I'll create my hip bone first. So next I will go to the chest bone, and then to my neck bone, and then to my head, and then I'll click on enter to continue to stop the bone. Then we can adjust the bones properly in the front view. We can go the X-ray joints and enable it so that it is going to enable it properly, and I can view them bones properly from the front view here. So the next thing which I need to do is adjust them properly so that they are going to align. So I'm going to have some rotation here so that for the alignment they are going to align exactly where I wanted to. And I think the center bone is in its position correctly where I need to it. We'll start from the shoulder. So we can even put for the this one wireframe, and we'll do it in this top view, so we can have a complete wireframe to understand where this is exactly coming. So we'll start with the joint and shoulder, and then elbow and wrist, and we'll continue here. We'll put exactly at the required joints, and here in the thumb, we'll start it here on the thumb joint. So then we will select all the bones for the fingers, and we'll select the wrist joint and click on P, so that it will be added as a child for them, for the wrist. So next we are going to select the complete arm, and in the front view we are going to bring it to the correct position, and we may need to align the joints properly. With respect to the rotations, make sure that they'll align properly. It looks good for me, and align the other things also in the correct position. And okay, it looks good for me. So next what we will do is we'll select this shoulder joint and the chest, and then we'll click on ply. So we are making it as a parent. Okay, so next we are going to name the joints properly. There, the naming convention is we are going to have here is left underscore the joint, the part name and the joint, and the numbering we are going to have it basically. So here as we are starting with the thigh bone, let us go to the left view, and before that let us create the hip joint. So the hip joint is going to be here, and here we are going to make this hip bone as a child for this root, and for this we are going to make this this thigh bone as a child for the hip bone. Then we are going to start the naming of the joints. So I name this as a left thigh joint 01, and this one is the knee bone, and this is the ankle, and this one is a ball joint, and this is toe. So next thing is we are going to name the hip joint. So this will be hip joint 01, and this will be hip end joint, and this is going to be root joint, and this is going to be the chest joint, and this is going to be the neck joint, after this we are going to have the head joint, and this is nothing but the head end joint, and next we are going to name the arm. So this is the left arm joint 1, next this is going to be the wrist, no, this is going to be the elbow joint, and next is the wrist joint, and next let us continue with the fingers. So for fingers we are going to have a different naming. Let us try to align them properly. Okay, So first let's start with the thumb joint. So the naming we are going to have here is that this is going to be left thumb joint A01. So we are going to have an alphabetical order. So this is joint A, joint B, and this is joint C, and next this one is joint D, and next we are going to have the index joint A, and this is P, and this is C, and the last one is D. And this is going to be pinky joint A, this is B, and next this is going to be C, and the last one is D. Let us check them once. I think this is correct.